Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel The Knowledge Library. Today we are going to discuss some important MCQs on genetics and evolution. Before starting the video, let's know what is genetics and what is evolution. Genetics is the study of genes, heredity and variation in living organisms. It deals with how traits are passed from parents to offspring and how these traits are expressed. On the other hand, evolution is the process through which species of organisms change over time through changes in the genetic makeup. So let's start. The first question is, which of the following is the basic unit of heredity? Option A, chromosome. Option B, DNA. Option C, gene. Option D, RNA. The correct answer is option C, gene. The next question is, what is the primary function of DNA? Option A, energy production. Option B, storing genetic information. Option C, protein synthesis. Option D, cell division. Answer is option B, storing genetic information. The next question is, which of the following describes a genotype? Option A, the physical expression of a trait. Option B, the genetic makeup of an organism. Option C, the process of photosynthesis. Option D, the study of heredity. The correct answer is option B, the genetic makeup of an organism. The next question is, in humans, what is the number of chromosomes present in a normal somatic cell? Option A, 23. Option B, 46. Option C, 92. Option D, 32. The correct answer is option B, 40. The next question is, what is the process by which DNA is copied before cell division? Option A, translation. Option B, transcription. Option C, replication. Option D, mutation. Answer is option C, replication. The next question is, what is the result of a mutation in a gene? Option A, an enzyme malfunction. Option B, a new protein. Option C, a different trait. Option D, all of the above. The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Next question is, which of the following is an example of a homozygous recessive genotype? Option A, Option B, Option C, Option D. Answer is option C. The next question is, what is the name of process by which RNA is a synthesized form of DNA template? Option A, translation. Option B, transcription. Option C, replication. Option D, transformation. The correct answer is option B, transcription. The next question is, which genetic disorder is caused by a trisomy of chromosome 21? Option A, Turner syndrome. Option B, Down syndrome. Option C, Klinefelter syndrome. Option D, Huntington's disease. Answer is option B, Down syndrome. The next question is, which of the following best describes Mendel's law of segregation? Option A, alleles separate during gamete formation. Option B, alleles pair up randomly. Option C, genes are linked together. Option D, genes assort independently. Answer is option A. The next question is, what is a phenotype? Option A, genetic constitution of an organism. Option B, observable characteristics of an organism. Option C, type of cell in an organism. Option D, number of chromosomes in a cell. Answer is option B, observable characteristics of an organism. The next question is, what is the main purpose of mitosis? Option A, to produce gametes. Option B, to reduce chromosome number by half. Option C, to repair and regenerate cells. Option D, to increase genetic diversity. The correct answer is option C, to repair and regenerate cells. The next question is, which of the following describes codominance? Option A, one allele completely marks the other. Option B, both alleles are equally expressed. Option C, neither allele is expressed. Option D, alleles blend to form an intermediate trait. The correct answer is option B, both alleles are equally expressed. The next question is, what is the function of ribosomes in a cell? Option A, DNA replication. Option B, protein synthesis. Option C, energy production. Option D, waste removal. Answer is option B, protein synthesis. The next question is, which molecule is the main structural component of cell membranes? Option A, protein. Option B, lipids. Option C, carbohydrates. Option D, nucleic acids. Answer is option B, lipids. The next question is, which of the following is the start codon for protein synthesis? Option A, UAG. Option B, AUG. Option C, UAA. Option D, UGA. Answer is option B, AUG. The next question is, what is the role of helicase in DNA replication? Option A, to synthesize new DNA strands. Option B, to unwind the DNA double helix. Option C, to join Okazaki fragments. Option D, to proofread newly synthesized DNA. Answer is option B, to unwind the DNA double helix. The next question is, which of the following process increases genetic diversity during meiosis? Option A, DNA replication. Option B, cytokinesis. Option C, synapses and crossing over. Option D, mitosis. Answer is option C, synapses and crossing over. The next question is, which term refers to the physical location of a gene on a chromosome? Option A, locus. Option B, allele. Option C, chromatid. Option D, centromere. Answer is option A, locus. The next question is, which type of RNA is involved in carrying the genetic code from DNA to the ribosome? Option A, mRNA. Option B, tRNA. Option C, rRNA. Option D, siRNA. The answer is option A, mRNA. The next question is, which scientist is credited with the theory of natural selection? Option A, Gregor Mendel. Option B, Charles Darwin. Option C, Jean-Baptiste Lamarck. Option D, Alfred Russel Wallace. Answer is option B, Charles Darwin. The next question is, what is the term for a trait that improves an organism's ability to survive and reproduce? Option A, mutation. Option B, adaptation. Option C, variation. Option D, selection. Answer is option B, adaptation. The next question is, which concept explains the change in allele frequencies due to random events? Option A, natural selection. Option B, genetic drift. Option C, gene flow. Option D, sexual selection. Answer is option B, genetic drift. The next question is, what is the term for the formation of new and distinct species in the course of evolution? Option A, speciation. Option B, mutation. Option C, adaptation. Option D, variation. Answer is option A, speciation. The next question is, which of the following is an example of homologous structures? Option A, wings of bat and wings of an insect. Option B, forelimbs of a human and wings of a bat. Option C, fins of a fish and wings of a bird. Option D, thorns of a cactus and spines of a porcupine. Answer is option B, forelimbs of a human and wings of a bat. The next question is, what is the primary mechanism that drives evolution? Option A, natural selection. Option B, genetic drift. Option C, gene flow. Option D, mutation. Answer is option A, natural selection. The next question is, which of the following is a vestigial structure in human? Option A, heart. Option B, appendix. Option C, kidney. Option D, brain. Answer is option B, appendix. The next question is, which type of selection maintains two or more phenotypic forms in a population? Option A, stabilizing selection. Option B, directional selection. Option C, disruptive selection. Option D, balancing selection. Answer is option D, balancing selection. The next question is, what is the term for the evolutionary history of a species or group of related species? Option A, phylogeny. Option B, ontogeny. Option C, taxonomy. Option D, cladistics. Answer is option A, phylogeny. The next question is, which of the following process is most likely to result in adaptive radiation? Option A, mass extinction. Option B, genetic drift. Option C, gene flow. Option D, allopatric speciation. Answer is option A, mass extinction. Next question is, which of the following is an example of sexual selection? Option A, bright plumage in male birds to attract females. Option B, camouflage in prey animals to avoid predators. Option C, large body size in predators for hunting efficiency. Option D, thick fur in mammals for cold climate. Answer is option A. The next question is, which scientist proposed the theory of inheritance of acquired characteristics? Option A, Charles Darwin. Option B, Gregor Mendel. Option C, Jean-Baptiste Lamarck. Option D, Alfred Russel Wallace. Answer is Option C, Jean-Baptiste Lamarck. The next question is, what is the primary source of genetic variation in population? Option A, gene flow. Option B, mutation. Option C, genetic drift. Option D, natural selection. Answer is option B, mutation. The next question is, which of the following structure is an example of a molecular homology? Option A, the wing of a bat and the flipper of a whale. Option B, the similar DNA sequences in humans and chimpanzees. Option C, the beak shapes of Darwin's finches. Option D, the eye structures of octopuses and humans. Answer is option B, the similar DNA sequence in humans and chimpanzees. The next question is, which of the following best describes gene flow? Option A, random changes in allele frequencies. Option B, movement of alleles between populations. Option C, selection for advantageous traits. Option D, recombination of genetic material. Answer is option B, movement of alleles between population. The next question is, what is the significance of the fossil record in studying evolution? Option A, it shows how organisms are related to each other. Option B, it provides evidence of common ancestry. Option C, it documents the patterns of evolution over time. Option D, all of the above. Answer is option D, all of the above. The next question is, which of the following describes an adaptive trait? Option A, a trait that increases an organism's fitness. Option B, a trait that is common in a population. Option C, a trait that is inherited. Option D, a trait that is a result of genetic drift. Answer is option A, a trait that increases in organisms. The next question is, which type of evidence for evolution includes the study of embryos? Option A, fossil evidence. Option B, anatomical evidence. Option C, embryological evidence. Option D, molecular evidence. Answer is option C, embryological evidence. The next question is, which term refers to similarity in structure due to common ancestry? Option A, homology. Option B, analogy. Option C, convergence. Option D, divergence. Answer is option A, homology. The next question is, what is the role of mutations in evolution? Option A, they create new genetic variation. Option B, they are always harmful. Option C, they prevent evolution. Option D, they reduce genetic diversity. Answer is option A, they create new genetic variation. The next question is, which of the following is an example of a pre-zygotic reproductive barrier? Option A, hybrid infertility. Option B, temporal isolation. Option C, hybrid breakdown. Option D, reduced hybrid viability. Answer is option B, temporal isolation. The next question is, which of the following is a post-zygotic reproductive barrier? Option A, habitat isolation. Option B, temporal isolation. Option C, mechanical isolation. Option D, hybrid sterility. Answer is option D, hybrid sterility. The next question is, what is the primary factor that limits the size of a population? Option A, genetic drift. Option B, carrying capacity. Option C, gene flow. Option D, mutation rate. Answer is option B, carrying capacity. Next question is, which term refers to the evolutionary relationships among species? Option A, taxonomy. Option B, phylogeny. Option C, ontogeny. Answer is option D, morphology. Answer is option B, phylogeny.